Hello, this is Charmaine for Unity Stamp Company. Today I'm using the new sentiment kit Hello Sweetheart Bouquet by Lisa Arana. And I'm also playing with a new ink I found, Stays On Pigment ink. It comes in white and black, but today we're playing with the white. It mimics white heat embossing on acetate, which I'm using the Judikins acetate sheets. They're A2 size and it's perfect for today's project. We're going to play with some ink smushing, some funny creative folds, and just plain paper to make our card today. I'm playing with Distress Oxides Worn Lipstick, Dusty Concord, and the new Speckled Egg. Now you would notice that I used the distressed ink instead of the oxide, and I was wondering why it wasn't giving me that opaque look, but while it's on the plate or on the glass, why not just use it? If you've been following my mixed media journey lately, you would see that I'm not following any type of rules. I'm just playing, see what looks nice, what colors kind of match, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. Just play, see what happens. There are no rules, this is your card. I'm just covering all of the paper with a color, and once I'm done with this, creating two of these, you'll see that I'm playing with a stencil just to create some dimension. This paper will be pretty moist. Yes, I said moist. Just make sure this is dry before you start folding and messing with this. Otherwise you will tear this. Also, do not heat directly on the glass mat. Apparently it will break, so we're not taking that chance. So here is a stencil I got from Joggles. I'm not sure what the name is, but I love this stencil. It's perfect for my jelly art, my jelly press plates. I'm adding Distress Oxide, the Speckled Egg, and just transferring that image onto the other side. I was hoping to catch that image on the paper on the bottom, but it didn't quite work out that way, but which is fine. It added some color, and the best way to do is just to redo it the same way like the first. Now onto the Stays On Pigment ink. I debated on using the black or the white just because of the purple and the blue on from the Distress Oxide, and I wish I did use the black. You'll see later why, but it's fine. It works out fine. It gives a nice soft look. And I'll show you another card I made using the white on a darker background, and it is quite striking. Just apply your Stays On ink on your stamp, and make sure to pull the misty back quickly. If you don't do it quickly, it will smear. But the Stays On Pigment ink does dry very quickly, so you can actually use it right after stamping. I'm aligning one of the sentiments, and again just position the magnets so it keeps that acetate in place. I bought Stays On stamp remover, or stamp cleaner, excuse me, and I've never used it before, and it has like an oily substance to it, and it cleans your stamps pretty well from the Stays On ink. Well, now you have your two sheets of backgrounds. Well, one obviously is going to go for the background of the card, but stay tuned because I'll show you a cool idea of what to do with the next background. I cut the background with a rectangle stitch die, and now I am adhering the acetate to the background using a tape runner from ThermoWeb. It's called Tape Runner XL Permanent, and the adhesive lines do not show through the acetate, which is pretty cool. Cut the acetate down to size, and now once you do that, I'm adding brads to my card. I do not know where I found this punch, this really tiny punch, probably one of my craft binges or craft runs. And again, I'm not measuring any holes here, I'm just eyeballing it and placing these silver brads just to finish it off. This will also keep the acetate in place, but the tape runner works well. Add some dimensional foam tape on the back, and this will also give room for the brads that are sticking up. Adhere your finished panel to a top folding A2 card, and now you have a really dainty card. But now what would be better than a card? What about a matching envelope? Haha! I completely forgot that my scorer had this extra triangle in the back to make envelopes. So why not? Go ahead and cut your second background down to 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. The original instructions said to only use an 8 by 8 square, but then extra quarter gives you a little bit more room if you have a card with dimensional foam or have embellishments. Score 2 sides of the paper 2 3/4 and the other 2 sides 3 1/2. Do make sure that your background is dry. The score may tear right through. You will notice that the score lines made these triangles on the side. Go ahead and cut these out, all 4 of them. Strengthen your creases with a bone folder. Use double-sided tape for the edges. I did do a practice run and I sent a few envelopes to a few of my friends, and the envelope stayed intact. I was very happy about that. Now you can keep that little triangle standing up there or cut it down. Use double-sided tape for the top. And there you have a perfect envelope, matching envelope for your card. Thank you for watching today. Keep watching to see the other two samples using the white pigment stays on and the black. I hope you have a great day and learn something new. Hope to see you around. Bye!